The project management was with Helbling, so they were the pushers.
It's always nice to see the strategy and in general the structure, especially for a company at the early stage like us, with a lot of people coming from academia and having very little experience.
It was a good opportunity for our engineers to be exposed with experts in a field, understand the structure, how to structure projects, how to think about development.
Imagine you're in a wheelchair. There are many obstacles, so that's why we invented Scewo. It's a stair-climbing wheelchair which balances like a Segway. We use tracks to go over stairs.
Positrigo is a positron emission tomography provider. PET scanners are very big machines. They cost a few millions and they require a lot of infrastructure in the hospital. The product we want to commercialize look more like this. So it's very compact. It can be also in doctor offices.
What do we do at Qualysense? Basically, we serve the agricultural businesses for the solution of important problems like breeding of new seed varieties or quality inspection of lots or the cleaning of lots that are contaminated by other products. And we developed along the course of 13 years now a family of products with Helbling. As a startup, we work with a lot of internships and young engineers, and for them was the opportunity to be exposed with experts in a field, understand the structure, how to structure projects, how to think about development, the different stages, and get also the tools so that they become better employees.
The most useful things about the collaboration with Helbling was the teaching, like the learning process, because we are at an early stage startup when we start working with Helbling. So they gave us a lot of good examples on how to work with the tech doc, how to actually implement our processes, how to kind of do also the project management. So in general, many of the teaching that we learned from them, we also applied in other part of the R&D development, of the engineering design.
I think with Helbling we really got methodological experts. They really helped us structure our cost-saving projects into achievable milestones and then go through it, prioritize them step by step.
What we can provide are different types of services, starting very early, very small. It can be some review work, some startup incubator workshops. Then it can be more product management and coaching, then product development, and our core business providing engineering services.
In between here, we made this cost reduction project with Helbling, and we wanted to really investigate what's the potential of cost reduction, because it was also very important for our business plan, of course.
Critical is to treat your partner as part of your team. So try to communicate the vision that you have for your product and the role that your product will have for your customers. When we had to develop an industrial product at a large scale, we didn't have the capacity to do that on our own, and looking for like employees to hire, it was a too long process, and therefore working with a company that is structured and has all the competencies like Helbling, that was certainly something that sped up our development. No?
When we chose Helbling, I think we also evaluated other engineering partners. But what's really important that I found often is the person. Actually, not so much the company, but really the person you work with. It's always if you meet this guy or her, it's cool if you can, or every time impressed. You meet them and you learn something from here.